Hey you guys, welcome back to my channel. So today we are going to talk about how to grow a small account. So exciting, right? So I know a lot of you guys probably landed upon this video because you want to get started trading, but you don't want to give your whole savings account, and that's okay. I completely understand. So today I'm going to show you guys how I personally grow my small account. I have 4 steps that I usually follow that I want to share with you guys. And just show you guys some charts, some of the trades that I made today. And yeah, I'm excited to teach you guys. So just before I start, I will be launching my own group soon. So I hope to see some of you guys there. If you want to continue your trading journey with me, I would love to have you. So yeah, guys, let's go ahead and jump right in. All right, you guys, so as you guys can see here, I have how to plan your trades and grow a small account listed here in 4 steps. Now, if you want to grow a small account, it's extremely important to plan your trades ahead of time. Do not just jump in the market. Now, for me, I usually analyze my charts the night before I get in the market. That way, the next day, I already know what moves I'm going to make and I already know what I'm waiting for. I also use a trading journal to keep track of my trades, log my potential trades. That way, the next day I'm prepared. I have my trades, I have my entry points, I have my exit points, I have my stop loss, and I have everything already ready to go. The morning is not the right time to get everything ready to go. Now, at night, you should have some type of idea of where the market's going. Now, it may move overnight, but when you get on the charts in the morning, it shouldn't be too much of a difference to where you cannot execute on your trades. So as you guys see here, I have how I grow my small account, and this is just a high level overview of the steps that I take. So first thing I do is check the higher time frames to get an overall direction of the market, and also check for daily news. So what I'm going to do, guys, is I'm going to show you guys how I analyze the higher time frames. So this is the 15-minute chart, guys, and excuse the noise in the background. I have the door open because I love fresh air. Don't worry, it's going to pass. Okay, so here you guys can see I usually check to see what's the overall movement of the market. Now, I see here that the market was in a downtrend, right? It hit the previous week's low and then attempted to go up. However, I noticed that a lot of the pairs, so this is US30, guys. So this video is going to be me growing my small account using US30, which is risky, but can be rewarding if you plan your trades. I also trade NASDAQ 100, Ethereum, and Bitcoin. So if you're more comfortable with trading another pair, until you get more comfortable with US30, please do so. You can use the same method to trade cryptos and indices. I have not back tested this strategy on any of the Forex pairs yet, but I'm pretty sure that you can use this. All right, guys. So you can see that it was in a downtrend. It attempted to go up, guys. Now, I use Bollinger Bands to determine volatility of the market. I have 2 different sets. So I have one Bollinger Band that has a 20 MA moving average line in the middle. And then I have another that has a 200 MA moving average. And the reason why I do that is because I like to see volatility short term and long term, right? So that's just what I use. Now, I see that it was in a downtrend and it attempted to go up. However, it was not able to pass this Monday high. Is a couple wicks, but there's no candlesticks closing above that Monday high. So because it couldn't pass that, I knew that it was going to bounce off of that resistance zone and go back down. Now, how I would know to get in a buy, right? Now, me personally, I'm going to wait until it passes that 200 MA line. before I get into a buy. That's just me personally. And that's if the market is where it is now. Now that can change, obviously, depending on how the market looks. But right now, I personally, if I was going to get in a buy where it currently stands, I would wait until it crosses that middle Bollinger Band to get in on that buy. So because I've seen that it was not able to pass that zone, I analyze my charts for sells and buys. That's just what I do, because if it buys, I want to have my moves already set up. And if it sells, I want to have my moves already set up. It just makes sense, right? No one knows which way the market is going to go. Now, we can do as much analysis as we want, but we really don't know, right? And especially with everything going on with Ukraine, all the news that we have going on, things can take a quick turn. Okay, so what I did was I looked here and I said, okay, now if the market sells, where's the zone that I want to get in at? Now, the 4-hour chart I use to just get overall idea of where the market is. Now, we clearly know the market is selling still because it's below that 200 MA line. So I consider that to still be in a sell. So I identified a couple of cells, right? Now I use, let's go back here. Sorry guys, it's not supposed to look like that. All right, so what I do is, like I said, I check the higher time frames to get overall direction, and check for daily news. There's a couple of different ways you can check for daily news. I use investing.com. You can use Forex Factory. That's important because you don't want to trade when you know there's news coming out. You could be in a buy and then boom, it's selling and you blown your account. So please make sure you're keeping up with the news. Next thing is analyze current price and current direction and use your Bollinger Bands to determine volatility in the market. So look at where the market currently is in the current direction of the market. Like we already determined, it looks like the market is still selling or it's in a bear market. So we want to look for sells. I still try to analyze for buys just in case. But yeah, we want to try to look for sells. And then what we're going to do now is use the 15-minute and 5-minute chart to determine entry points using supply and demand. Now, I use supply and demand zones, guys, to figure out where I'm going to get in on my trades. The reason why I do that is because if it's a zone that I feel like had, you know, high sells or high buys or whatever you want to call it, that's a zone that I want to get in again, right? So what I do is I go to my smaller time frame, so my 15-minute and my 5, and I analyze the charts. So for example, right now, you can see that the market looks like, well, right now it's not doing much because it already made its moves for today, right? But just looking at this, I personally feel like it's going to sell down a little bit more either tonight or tomorrow. So I have my moves already lined up, as you can see here with my rectangles. Now, how I do that is I look for supply and demand zones. So before this, what I did was I looked back in the charts, right? And I have an indicator that actually highlights the candles for me. So I use Heikin-Ashi candlesticks because I feel like it gives me a better idea of the overall market rather than the regular candlesticks, which I feel like sometimes has me panicking. So I use Heikin-Ashi and the candlesticks turn white for what the indicator that I use when it's a high buy zone, and then they turn yellow when it's a high sell zone. So guys, I look to see where can I get in. Now, if you're wondering why I didn't get in here or why this area is blank, that is because the market was consolidating for a while in between those two zones. So I didn't want to get in there. I wanted to wait until it got out of that zone to get in. So what I did was I looked for the next zone. And like I said, it was not passing this Monday low at one point. So I wanted to wait until it passed that low to actually get in. So I went back and I looked and I said, okay, well, it looks like in this zone, this was a previous high demand zone and it looks like it was pretty smooth here. during the sell. So this is a zone that I'm going to want to get in again, right? Now, and you can see the same thing here. Like this was a high demand zone, and then when it sold, it did the same thing. It was a high supply zone. So I'm just staying out because that's where it was consolidated. Now, if I would have gotten that sell, which, oh my God, I saw it happening, but I missed it. If I would have gotten on that sell right there, it would have been great as well. So right now, I feel like it's going to continue to keep selling. So now that I see here, right here, you see that this was previously a high demand zone and then also a high supply zone. So this zone right here is one of the zones that might be hot commodity. Now with US30, you don't really need long candlesticks to make enough money, right? Like even from here at 33,373 to 33,196, that's a couple $100s that you're making on a 1 cent lot size. Now imagine if you increase it to 2 cent or 3 cent, you're making $300, $400 off just off this little zone here. Now, if you got thousands of dollars, you probably can make more. Now, I can't tell you how much you're going to make. That all depends on how much money you have and the lot size that you use. So as you guys can see, I was correct here. There was a buy zone here. There was a sell zone here. So I felt like this was a safe zone. I got in a sell here and I actually made profit down to here. So let me show you guys what that looked like on MetaTrader. All right, guys, so I wanted to show you what this looked like on MetaTrader. So as you guys can see, that little area that I showed you guys where it was a successful sell for me, I'm already in profit $239 and still moving on that US30 trade. So like I said, I already pre-planned that trade last night, so it was already ready to go this morning. I also put in a trade on gold, guys. I do trade gold sometimes. As you guys can see on my screen right now, this is the rectangle that I showed you guys that I highlighted where I wanted to get in my sell at, which ended up actually falling through for me. And then you guys will see pop up the gold shortly, and the gold is actually buying right now because of the Ukrainian war. A lot of people are pouring their money into gold, and as you can see, US30 is going down. So those are the trades that I'm currently in. Those are the trades that executed for me this morning. So I just wanted to give you guys a quick snippet of what that looks like. As you guys can see, this is another screenshot. You can see my profits here, where I'm currently at. You can see my account increasing, guys. So today I actually ended up making a withdrawal. It was a good day for me. So I just wanted to show you guys how it will look on the trading platform. This is just a high level overview of what I do. If you want to get more information, please reach out to me. Like I said, I will be launching my website soon. I do have one-on-one courses available to help you mark up your charts and just answer your questions. I know you have a lot of them after watching this video. And also just help you trade. You know, I'll be having weekly webinars. I'll be having online training resources available, guys. So I really hope you like this video. Please like, comment, and subscribe to my channel if you want to hear more. And I look forward to hearing from you guys soon.